is your tough love, skinny talk, weight loss motivation, whatever you want to call it, for the day. Hot bodies are created in ugly weather. Let that sink in. It is disgusting outside. It is cold. It is wet. It is muggy. Do I want to go outside? No. Am I going to? Because summer is literally like 2.5 months away? Yes. I'm going to have to bundle up and then I'm going to go and get my steps in. Because I'm telling you, this is the time to create the body that you want. Because when May, June rolls around, it's gonna be too late, girl. It's gonna be too late. So instead of bundling up and having a snack and sitting on the couch, binge eating, watching TV, just put on a sweatshirt and go outside and go for a walk. You'll thank me later, okay? Go and get your steps in. Ugly weather creates hot bodies.
Toxic skinny TikTok is the reason I've lost 18 pounds. Oh, I would go to the gym, but I don't have a gym buddy. Not in preschool anymore, so we don't have to hold each other's hands and walk in a straight line in order to do what we need to do. It's so hard because my husband cooks all this fattening food and my friends aren't going to the gym. You are not a toddler. You have the power to make your own decisions. If you refuse to weigh yourself without taking a massive shit first, you still have weight to lose. Y'all hate when I come for your margaritas, but if you can't have a drink without ravaging for food like a raccoon in a campsite, maybe it's time to put the drink down. If you rely on food for emotional stability, you don't need a snack, you need a therapist. You're not insecure because your stomach spills out over your jeans. You're insecure because you have perfect attendance and breaking promises with yourself. All your friends want to do is go to brunch and discourage you from going to the gym. That's an enemy for the next 3 months. Fake friends want you to look good, but never better than them. If you want to look like everyone else, do what everyone else does. I didn't have a friend that told me what I needed to hear, so I became that friend. If your gym partner is inconsistent, that's their demon to face and not your problem. Inconsistency makes you ugly, and commitment will make you the most beautiful person in the world, no matter what you look like. And just a reminder, it takes more effort to leave a hate comment than it does to scroll.
Here's some tough love weight loss advice that maybe you need right now. It's not going to be cozy, it's not going to give you the warm and fuzzies, but it's something I think will help those of you that are really stuck, haven't crossed that mental barrier that it takes to lose weight and keep it off. And NTG is here to help, so let's go. As Jude Law tells Natalie Portman in the movie Closer, this will hurt. Anyone remember that movie? So good. But yeah, if you are not used to being in a calorie deficit, there will be some discomfort and you have to make peace with it. Because if you're going to be shocked at every hunger pang and you're going to think, oh God, I'm doing it wrong, I shouldn't be feeling this discomfort, it's going to be a losing battle, and I don't want that for you. So acknowledge there's going to be temporary, maybe a month, maybe a few months of discomfort. Nothing that's going to break you, but be ready for it. If you are not used to being in a deficit, that will just be uncomfortable, not painful, but like you're not going to feel good. You're used to having certain feedings at certain times and it's not going to happen. So make your peace with that, okay? I want you to ignore these doom and gloom stats of like, oh, 93% of people end up gaining all the weight back. 94% of diets fail. Bro, no. There's tons of people who have lost all sorts of weight and kept it off. Yes, if you go into starvation mode and you did it the unhealthy way and you go right back to eating how you were, you're gonna gain it all. But there's, like I said, tons of people who have made lifestyle changes, eat 80% clean now, making room for fun stuff here and there, work out consistently, and they have kept it off. So whenever I see these types of stats, I'm like, who is that helping really? You're just gonna demotivate people and no one's gonna get better. So please ignore that. Number 3, it is as good as they say. Sorry, it is. Losing the weight, knowing you did that yourself, you put in the work, you made a promise to yourself and you kept it, and now you look the way you always thought you would, it is, if not better than they say. You can find lots of content out there that's going to pat you on the back saying that every decision you make is blessed and you don't need to change a thing about yourself. You could do that. Lots of content out there. But if you know deep inside you that this is something you can do, something you want, something you deserve, I'm here to tell you, you can, you will. Yes, we can. Yes, we did. You can do it, bro. So, no, it's happening. Number 4, the last one I'll do for today. I'll do a follow-up, make it a series. There will be a need for you potentially for lifestyle changes. Some people can just be in a deficit and they don't change anything. They still go to the bars, still see their friends. They just cut out like 500-600 calories a day and they're on a weight loss fun journey. Great. All the power to you. For some, it just won't work. They cannot keep everything in their life identical. Going out for dinner 2-3 times a week. Staying up watching Netflix till 2 a.m. Like, you're expected to do all that stuff and be in a calorie deficit and be insanely starving. Like, no. Like, don't torture yourself more than necessary. You'll have to go to sleep earlier. You'll have to say no to a few birthday parties. You're going to have to cut to be realistic. Like, we're not reinventing the wheel here, but if you have to be in enough of a deficit to lose weight, parts of your lifestyle will most likely change. You know, I know so many people's social life that revolves around food and dining and wine and cheese night and this. A lot of being sedentary, a lot of overeating, and that's what leads to the weight gain. And I've talked about that on, I think, one of my other videos about how sometimes you have to change your social life, make new friends, find other ways to celebrate, go hiking, go take a dance class, something active instead of always like parking our butt. So a recap, make friends with a bit of pain. Your best self is on the other side of fear and on the other side of a bit of pain and some self-sacrifice. You are there on the other side. So bit of discomfort, bueno. Number 2, ignore bullshit advice or comments out there of like, oh, you are going to fail. Studies show jack shit. This is you. No one's going to tell you how your story ends but you. Okay. Number 3, I promise you, it is as good as they say. That feeling that you're going to get on the other side. And I'm telling you, it's worth it. You're worth it. Now go get it. Go on. Wait, what was my last tip? Oh yeah, you might have to have some lifestyle changes to be in that deficit and to reach your goals, which you'll be fine changing your life for a few months or what else. All right. Cheery on, old chap.
As a very proud member of the SkinnyTok community, I think it's so embarrassing when people get offended by SkinnyTok. Like, how is anything online offending you? How is anything a stranger saying online is offending you? When people get offended, like, I will purposely not be friends with someone if little things offend them. You know, if SkinnyTok is offending you, why is my question. Most of the time when something offends you, that means it, like, you relate to it and you're getting triggered by it because it's something you either want or you can't get or whatever the case is. And so whenever I see these videos of these girls being offended by SkinnyTok, I never finish them all the way through because, like, I'm not going to fill my mind with that softness. But I'm like, girl, if it doesn't relate to you, if it doesn't sit right with you, keep scrolling. You're going out of your way to make a whole video about it. And I'm like, it's just so embarrassing. Like, when I first started making TikToks, I did not think SkinnyTok would be my niche or whatever. I just, every time I would post videos and be going for my walks, I'd get a lot of comments, what do you do? So I started kind of posting about it, and I saw it got me really good traction, so I stuck to it. And now SkinnyTok is like this whole huge thing, whatever. And so it helps me grow my page. But it does not have to be difficult. Literally, just eat less and move more. What about that is triggering? Like, I just think it's so embarrassing when I see grown-ass women that have kids coming on here and saying SkinnyTok is toxic or they're offended. Like, girl, grow up.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of the sugarcoating. I'm tired of the sugarcoating. I'm tired of walking around the eggshells around everybody. The people that want the best around you are going to tell you how it is. And you got to stop being sensitive. You got to stop making people feel like they need to walk on eggshells around you. That's just going to scare people away from telling you the truth, the hard, honest truth. And you need that hard, honest truth to grow. You are not going to grow with people enabling you, people sugarcoating it. Trust me, my biggest growth, whether it's with my weight, whether it's with the way I look, the way I was acting, came from people telling me how it is straight up. Because if they're not, especially your friends and your family, if they're not telling you to your face, they're most likely talking about you behind your back. I want to be that kind of girl where we just laugh. Tell me I'm gaining weight. Damn, girl, thank you for telling me, girl. Like, I want to giggle about it, you know? Thank you for being honest with me to my face. Because it's better than you going to somebody else and chit-chatting behind my back saying like, I don't think she's doing the right thing, she's not acting right. Tell me to my face, girl. And honestly, it also takes cojones from the person telling you to your face. So if they're able to tell you to your face, just respect them. I give them respect. Tell people how it is, say things to their face, not gossip behind their back. Like, I'm very blunt to your face, and I know that's not for everybody, but those are my kind of people. I love you. If you are able to be real with me, I love you and I respect that. Because it beats gossiping, trust me. I need to know how it is. I like that tough love. Like, give me some love still, but like, tell me how it is. Don't sugarcoat it. And those are the kind of people that you need in your life, that want you to succeed and want you to be better and the best version of yourself.
I just want to say this. Y'all have no problems sticking to 9 to 5s, 5 days a week for a job that you don't even fucking like. Y'all stay going to school 8 hours a day for something that is promised that you work hard for. What I want to know is, why is it so hard for you to put that same energy for your body and your goals, your personal health goals? When you start to think about fitness as something that's a commitment to a better outcome, that's going to elevate your life, your emotions, your mentality, your health, that it's a lifelong commitment, that it's not some chore, but a lifestyle that you continuously work on, you start to see the value in the hard work and the hard steps in your day-to-day life. If your degree is 3 years from now, you're not going to be thinking every day, oh, my degree, my degree, my degree. You're going to be thinking, oh, I have these assignments to do. This is due today. I need to study for this in this moment, even though my degree is years from now. Every little step counts. Every little step matters. So take that same mentality towards your fitness and your goals. And the best part of it is that it just keeps going. It doesn't stop at year 3 or year 4. You can change your goals. You can determine when you're satisfied. You can determine when you want to change routes in your fitness journey. It's all a journey. Your future you is going to thank you, is going to have so much love for you and all the hard work that you're doing right now. So just start, and if you haven't started, keep going.
Are you ready to be skinny? Then it's time to act like it. And what I mean by that is you need to start tracking your calories like you're a skinny girl. You need to start moving your body and exercising like you're a skinny girl. You need to start taking care of yourself like you're a skinny girl. And you need to understand that this is coming from somebody who at 5'1" was morbidly obese at 220 pounds. I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to shower. I didn't want to brush my teeth. I sure as shit didn't want to move my body. I didn't want to put my makeup on. I didn't want to track my calories. I wasn't living life. I was letting life pass me by, and I had to make the choice to start acting like the life I wanted, and I had to be okay with it taking a long time. So I want you to think of the number, the amount of pounds you want to lose, and I want you to realize it's going to take that many weeks minimum. Okay, minimum. Could you do it a little quicker? Yes. Will it take a little longer? Maybe. But that's going to give you a good guide. So I wanted to lose at least 100 pounds. That's 100 weeks, which is 2 years. I knew I was going to wake up in 2 years anyway. Did I want to wake up and look back and be like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I didn't start. I didn't try. I didn't work. Or did I want to wake up in 2 years and be like, I'm almost to my goal. I'm almost where I want to be. I am going to stay committed to this and finish these last few pounds off. So if you want to be skinny, if you want to be healthy, if you want to lose weight, you have to start acting like it.
How do you stay motivated to go to the gym? The same way that you stay motivated to get in your car, drive past the gym, and go to McDonald's. I've tried everything and I'm not losing weight. Did you try a deficit? How do I drink more water? Girl, the same way that you slurp down that Dr. Pepper. I've been eating in a deficit and I'm just not losing weight. Girl, then you're not eating in a deficit. How are you going to be mad at something you did to yourself? It's all body positivity until summer rolls around. And you're like, I need to lose weight in 3 days. Baby, it's not happening. You was big last summer. You're going to be big this summer. You're going to be big next summer because you won't put the fork down. All I've had today is some cookies and a soda and a... That's why you big. Oh, my metabolism's slow. No, your metabolism ain't slow. You are. Tell a joke. To quote Fine Fitness, you're back. You're mad at me because you're built like a Teletubby. What do I order at restaurants when I go out? How about you don't? How about you walk to the kitchen and eat less? Maybe that's your problem. You always going out. You can stay consistent with that alcohol and that vape, but you can't stay consistent with the gym? Girl, that is death beyond me. And you know what? It's going to be the death of you.
You want in the club, but you're not willing to pay the cover charge? Nothing in life is free, and that means being fit and thin and skinny as well. I know if you're on SkinnyTok, you've heard that skinny is rented, and it is true, and rent is due every single day. Your currency is paid in a little bit of discomfort. You have to be comfortable with being a little uncomfy. Sometimes eating a little bit less and walking a hell of a lot more than we want to is uncomfortable. That is the price that we are paying.
You don't always get what you want. I want to be at home in bed. I want to be eating chocolate chip cookies. But I don't get to do that today. Today, I have to do what I have to do, which is move my body, hydrate my body, fuel my body in ways that are going to get me closer to my goal. I truly think that the difference between success and failure is what you do on those days that you don't want to be doing whatever it takes. You know, like today, I don't want to be here. Literally thought that all the way to the gym, but I'm still here. So here's my tough love for you today. You got to suck it up. We got to suck it up and do the hard things, even when we don't want to. We've got to do it anyway. I don't feel like it today, I don't want to do it today, those are not acceptable excuses. So push yourself today. Suck it up. See what all you can get done. Because we are one day closer to our goals.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but sis, no one's going to do the work for you. We're all busy. Not having time is not an excuse. You literally have to decide what's important to you, what goals you're trying to reach, what sacrifices are going to have to be made in order to get there, and then daily commitments for yourself to show the fuck up. Look, sometimes you just got to have some tough love, and this is me, your fit bestie, giving you that tough love, sis, because I know that you can do it. I've helped nurses who are night shift workers see amazing results. I've helped full-time students see results. I've helped busy moms see results. I've helped women in the military also see results. And all of these women are extremely busy. So if they can find a way with their busy schedule to make it work, why can't you?